to the room, got me feeling crazy. Shock my heart, boom, boom. Any other boy would stare, but me, I look away, cause you're making me scared. Trying not to breathe, 1, 2, 3. Trying not to freak when you look at me. Gotta make it move, but I freeze. You don't have to.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, my name is Lulu Bela Amanati, and today I will discussing about communicating with students. So here we go. Communication with students. It's most important to have good communication skill when working with students because teaching itself needs them. As a teacher, it's your job to understand and break down complicated information. Make it clear to your student, borrow early and write in materials. Show it in a way that keeps their attention and listen to solve their problem and question. Strategies for effective communication in the classroom. When we classify as good or effective, communication depends on the context. So here we go. More teamwork. Teamwork and group discussion contribute to making the classroom a more comfortable environment. By working in smart group, students are able to share their ideas more easily and improve their own communication skill. Second, body language. Communication isn't just talking. Your body language sends messages too. Make sure the signs you send are positive, confident, and interesting. For example, making eye contact with your student when you are talking to the show that you are being sportive and attentive. Making eye contact is also important when you are presenting to the whole class. It motivates everyone to pay attention, which helps them to learn as well as making them feel involved. Fifth, active listening. Active listening involves listening carefully to what your students say, checking that you have understood them correctly. For example, repeating back to them what you think they have said, building on their ideas and challenging or questioning them. It is the best approach to use to foster understanding in the classroom, and it's an excellent example of effective communication. Fourth, feedback. Feedback is also an important component of communication in the classroom. There have been many students focusing on feedback in recent years. For example, praising a student for having their hand up is likely to cause the student around them to stop shooting out and copy this behavior in order to be praised themselves. And last, create a safe learning environment with sportive relationship. A sportive learning environment is built using communication. You should get to know your student well and show them that they are safe from judgment or humiliation in your classroom. So guys, after we discussing about the material, so let's be solving the problem. Let's go. In the first problem is Mr. Eleazar repeatedly had problem when leading a class discussion with his junior high school student. No matter how involved in the topic the students were, there were usually several students sitting in the back who won't talk. So it's silly answer and play with the object they had brought from home. So the answer is what Mr. Elijah can do to fix this problem is make clear rules for the discussion, move students who are being nosy to the front, and give harsh punishment or consequence for breaking the rules. Second problem is Zehono was one of the most provocative and disruptive students Miss Kiranda had ever taught. Throughout class, he continuously talked to girls and texted students sitting near him. He made inappropriate and sarcastic remarks in response to almost anything Miss Kiranda said. When confronted by her, Stefan turned calmly and responded with excited coarsely to the light of the other student. So for the solve this problem is if Stefano quits doing what Miss Kiranda tells her not to, Miss Krianda can correct him first. Miss Krianda can ask Stefano to talk to her alone and tell him that his behavior is not acceptable. Also, Miss Chandra can also make clear rules in the classroom, give consistent punishment, and avoid paying too much attention to Jevano's action, so that his behavior doesn't get worse. In order to get a better handle on Jevano's behavior, she can also work with the homework teacher or psychologist. Problem. Miss Yexela was concerned about the fraternal teasing that had begun in her class. It is at the point where there was constant bickering among the students, they became so angry, began yelling, shouting, and shoving one another during class. So, for the solve this problem is, she can solve this problem by making clear rules about respect in the school and making bullying illegal. So, she can also hold class talk about the importance of empathy and cooperation and engage the school counselor to help build a positive and safe setting for learning. Okay, thank you so much for watching my video. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye-bye.